Causes of cake cracking in the oven. Among the common problems of cake failure, for example, cake kneading, cake cracking, or cake sticking to the mold, today with My Lady's Kitchen, we will provide you with ideal solutions to avoid cake cracking in the oven. Get to know them with the following points. The most important molds for making all kinds of cakes. High oven temperature. Make sure the oven temperature is required in your recipe. If the cake mold is placed in a high temperature oven, a top layer of the cake will form before the process of ripening and rising. And during the rise of the cake, it will break the top layer and cause the crust to crack. The opposite also happens if the cake is placed inside the oven before it reaches the required temperature. It causes cracks on the top layer of the cake. You should always turn on the oven while you are preparing the cake to take its required and ideal time to reach the temperature, then put the cake in it. Cake rack. Do not put the cake except on the middle shelf of the oven, because it is the right place for moderate heat. If it is placed on the upper shelf or the lower shelf, this will lead to the cake rising quickly and not being ripe, or burning the outer crust of the cake. Cake mold size. Always choose the appropriate size for the cake mold according to the amount of cake mixture. If it is placed in a small mold, it will increase the rate of its height, especially from the middle area, which leads to cracking the cake and makes its surface uneven and dome-like in shape. Cake ingredients. One of the problems with cake cracking is also the defect in the ingredients. If any addition of ingredients such as flour or liquid materials such as milk and eggs is added, it makes the cake mixture either thick or liquid. Make sure to put the correct ingredients with accurate standards. Mix. Whisking ingredients in a mixing bowl for too long produces gluten, which makes the mixture heavy and thus creates a problem with the recipe. All you have to do is bring the ingredients together while mixing until they blend perfectly.